Welcome home.
Thanks, yeah. I'm
See you again.
Yeah. I'm glad to be back in Canada, and I want to thank the many people who have supported me with their prayers and hard work. And I especially want to mention Eva and our son Paul. It was a privilege for me to be on the Finnish sailing ship, the Estelle, as the representative of the Canadian boat to Gaza and Gaza's Ark movement. And it was good to know that the members of that movement were working night and day to make our voyage a success. The Gazelle's proposed trip to Gaza, or the Estelle's proposed trip to Gaza, was a Swedish venture with the original crew from Finland, Sweden, and Norway, joined by representatives from Spain, Italy, and Greece, and myself from Canada. There were 5 members of Parliament on board from Norway, Sweden, Spain, and Greece, 2 from Greece. 3 former members of the Israeli Defense Forces who are committed to ending the Israeli occupation made a great contribution to our voyage. Everyone on board was committed to non-violence, but with a deep dedication to ending Israel's illegal blockade of Gaza. The Estelle carried a humanitarian cargo of aid consisting mostly of cement for rebuilding, but also for some play equipment and balls. Canada contributed an anchor which was to be used for a boat to be rebuilt in Gaza, which would attempt to carry trade goods to the outside world. On Saturday, October the 20th, the Estelle was attacked in international waters by Israeli gunboats, boarded and taken over by Israeli soldiers, all of whom were wearing balaclava masks so they could not be recognized. 11 members of the crew, including 2 senior citizens, were tasered for their non-violent resistance. This act of piracy was celebrated by taking down the flag of Finland and running up the Israeli flag, which seems to have replaced the skull and crossbones for such ventures. This pirate action, which dishonors the Israeli flag, must make many humanitarian Israeli people feel deeply ashamed for their country. We were taken prisoner, brought into Ashdod, interrogated, and taken to prison for 3 days, and then deported for, quote, having entered Israel illegally, end quote. In prison, although we were subject to indignities, we were not treated badly. We need to put things in perspective. The real story is not our arrest, not even the hijacking of the Estelle in international waters. The real story concerns the death-dealing chokehold that Israel holds over the people of Gaza. The voyage of the Estelle and my participation in it was our attempt to rouse the peoples of the world to take action against this evil and to send a message of hope and solidarity to the Palestinian people of Gaza, letting them know that they are not forgotten. The blockade of Gaza has not yet been lifted, but be assured that we will continue our efforts until it has been and the Palestinian peoples can once again live with freedom and dignity. Thank you.